What's up? Today on Map Autopsy, we're doing a live dissection of one of the more entertaining figures in the current philosophy clip space, Kyla. In just 45 seconds of clip that I watched, I counted at least 6 distinct philosophical commitments that are actively at war with each other. And the craziest part, she doesn't even seem to notice. She's totally oblivious. So let's do what she claims to do. Let's be foundational. We'll Steelman her position first, then we'll take the map apart, piece by piece. Alright, look, Kyla's sharp, she's fast, she reads, she's willing to mix traditions in public. That alone puts her ahead of most people in the debate space. She positions herself as a foundationalist, meaning basic, non-inferential beliefs that ground everything else. She leans into Thomism at times, she keeps a Protestant emphasis on a personal relationship with truth, and she clearly respects analytic philosophy's demand for clarity and argument. On the surface, it looks like a coherent Big Ten approach. Take what actually works and coheres with reality. It sounds mature, sounds anti-tribal. Credit where it's due, Kyla. She's trying to do what most people never even attempt, hold multiple traditions at once without immediately picking a jersey. But now we get to the autopsy, and here's where the map starts bleeding. Contradiction number 1, foundationalist. She claims foundationalist, but she's secretly a moral anti-realist. But when she explains why we should accept certain foundation, she slides into coherence and pragmatic language. That's not foundationalism. That's 2 different epistemologies wearing the same name tag. Contradiction number 2. Thomism plus Protestantism plus whatever the vibe is that day. You cannot be a serious Thomist and a serious Protestant at the same time without doing violence to one or both. Aquinas' entire project leads to Catholic synthesis. He was taking Aristotle, he manipulated him in a lot of ways and made it fit Catholic theology, but we'll get back to him on a different day. Right now we're focused on Kyla. And her Protestantism rejects the synthesis on principle. She treats them like interchangeable apps on her philosophy phone in her head. Contradiction number 3, the Plato misunderstanding. She says Socrates and Plato basically went, nah, everything is assumed, so fuck it. That is not what they did, Kyla. Not even close. Plato's dialectic does not assume whatever and move on. It's a deliberate process designed to drive the reader into aporia, genuine intellectual vertigo, where you realize that the cave, meaning conventional society, the cave definitions do not work. The forms are not another assumption. They are what becomes visible once the assumptions have burned away. I read Theaetetus cover to cover in one sitting, marked every page, then let it fuck with my head for a few days. That is not what Kyla is describing. From what I can tell, she pulled up Wikipedia and read a few sentences that some anonymous person read and went, well, yeah, that fucking sounds pretty good. Contradiction number 4 leads us to contradiction number 4. She is not engaged the actual text she cites. She references Theaetetus like it supports her view. Does not, as we just said. Plato systematically rejects 3 definitions of knowledge in that dialogue. He does not land on a 4th because the entire fucking point is to show you how slippery knowledge actually is once you leave the cave. I'll put some clips in here of my Theaetetus copies so you know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Thank you. Most people miss the point where Plato is running a program borrowed from Orphic traditions. The unjust soul trapped in some evil pattern after death. Reincarnation cycle as cosmic penalty. Plato was not just giving an afterlife GPS. He was writing sophisticated cave management software dressed up as myth. Kyla, and pretty much everyone else, is running the program without ever reading the manual. Contradictions 5 through 7, the rapid-fire ones. In different clips, she's simultaneously a coherence theorist when it suits her, a virtue epistemologist when she wants to sound classical, and a pragmatic what works thinker when others get too heavy. That is not synthesis. That's a fucking moving target. Every time a hole appears, she jumps into another tradition to patch it. Then jumps again and patch that. Her map is not coherent foundation. It's sophisticated cave management software. That's not an exit. Okay, let's go with why this matters, all right? This is not just picking one clip philosopher on YouTube, the new guru or whatever. Most smart people do exactly what Kyla does. They collect fragments of maps because full commitment feels claustrophobic. The result is the same quiet incoherence we all feel when we are honest with ourselves at 3 a.m. in the morning and stuck wide awake. The real mediator role, the one nobody wants, is to point out that every map has holes, including the one that says I have no map. Kyla's not uniquely bad. She's just unusually visible about it. So that is the autopsy. If you're watching this and feel a little sting of recognition, good. That's the point. And before you ask, yes, I know what you were thinking. Well, what's your map, smart guy? Simple. Pick any cognitive map you want. I will defend it like it's the truth, and I'll probably beat you over the head with it. Truth, in reality, is a pathless land. I do not live on any one map. I visit them, I sleep with them, and I carve them up when they start lying to me. Drop your own map or your favorite Kyla clips in the comments if you want the next one carved up. I do not have a team, I just have a scalpel. Next time we'll look at someone else who's giving a convincing map and they think it's airtight. It's going to be the ortho bro she was talking to. And he won't be unique for that ortho bro. You can really plug any of them in. So you got the same bearded guy, archetype basically across the board. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time on Map Autopsy.